What is going on, guys? We are here today with some Farming Simulator. We haven't played Farming Simulator on this stream yet, so I actually really enjoy this game. It's going to be me, Branner, and probably Penguin all playing. Maybe some of you guys too, if anybody wants to jump in that has it. So this is Farming Simulator 25. We are going to be going for like a realistic type play. Um, so we're not going to be like teleporting to vehicles, stuff like that. We're not doing that. Um, so we're also going to be starting with nothing. We have no farm. It wouldn't let me start with anything less than $100,000. So I got us 2 vehicles. We'll have enough for another vehicle for Penguin. But we're starting with no other equipment. We're not going to have any land. The major plan here is to run contracts until we can build up our money to get equipment and then land. So what we'll be doing is we'll be doing jobs like this, but borrowing the equipment. But I won't be teleporting things. The only thing I can see right now is while I'm playing alone, I may use workers to kind of transport vehicles if I need to. I know I can. Pretty sure I can make like them drive some of the vehicles. Yeah, like create a job. So I want them to move to like go to. I can make it move to like here and face that direction. So what it'll do is it'll think for a second, or it should. So do we need to hire the worker first? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So you get in, you hire the worker, and I say I want him to like pull up to the front of the shop here and park it this way. No, he's going to park that way. Not what I want him to do. I want him to go this way. Do the thing. I know you can do it. I was doing it yesterday while I was trying to get everything set up. No. Set destination. I want him to pull it up here to this rotation. It should do it. Worker stopped unexpectedly. Target is unreachable. Let's try it with mine and not Branner's. Maybe it didn't like where the vehicle was sitting or something. So let's try this. This is the only time I'll be using workers is when I'm alone. So it should, yeah, see, now it's got the path to it. See, there it goes. The worker's taking it. So the only time I'll use that is when I will be going from like field to field and I don't have another person with me. Just because it's going to be too much of a pain for me to drive back and forth. And sometimes I'd have to run like across the map to bring a vehicle. So we'll just use a worker for small tasks like that. Other than that, I'll be doing everything alone for the most part. Do you have this? I don't think you have this now. So yeah, that's what my plan is, especially while it's just me working. So I'll be doing stuff like this, these contracts, bailing, and we'll sit here and talk, and we'll have a good time. It might be a little boring, but we'll find good things to talk about. Especially when it's just me, because it's gonna get real rough. But we have these 3 contracts here. These are all mowing, and what's nice is you can actually just rent the equipment for one. So whichever's got the best, like, or the cheapest. So they're all $7.79. What I can do is I can take one of these and knock out all 3 of these missions and not have to rent equipment for each one. So that's one thing to watch out for. Same with like harvesting, as long as it's a similar crop type, like that should be the same crop type. Harvesting is a good one, but you see how I've got like the header, a trailer, 2 tractors. So what I'll do is I'll take like the combine and the header trailer and bring it, and then I'll have the worker bring the trailer, just because it's too much for me to run back and forth. If there was more of us on this server, then yeah, that'd be fine. But with just me, that's going to be too much. And I'm not doing wood transport because I don't have my joystick hooked up right now. Once I get my joystick hooked up, that'll be something that I will start doing because it's a lot easier. The controls for the mouse and keyboard are a little wonky with wood moving. But that being said, we're going to start working on this. And let's knock out these baling contracts. What is this? Is it a round baler or is it a square baler? Not sure if it really matters. Square bale. Of course, it's round, so we got to get 2 separate pieces of equipment. But that's really good money there, and it only costs you $5.79. So let's borrow these items, and we're gonna also borrow. Let's just do 1 so I don't mix it up right now. So this is my gator. Branner's gator is parked back there, as you can see. But yeah, we're going to be doing this real. I don't want to be... it's not really like a play-around map. This is going to be just a realistic type farming sim. No transport, teleporting between vehicles, things like that. You can even simulate, like, all right, I got to get out and hook it up. Doing the hook it up thing. Should we stay in first person, too? I'm terrible at driving in first person, just so you know. Let me know if my audio needs to be adjusted or if, like, the game is too loud. I feel like the game is really loud, so... I have no idea where I'm going, so let's pull up our GPS here. We gotta go to field 27, so we gotta bang a hard left here. Traffic looks clear. And we're in the, we're across the pond, so we gotta drive on this side. It all sounds good. Fantastic. Alright. So yeah, we're going. Watching our mirrors. Can't see past this giant smokestack in front of me, but that's good. Oh. Alright, so I gotta not pay attention to chat because I just drove off the road too, and that's not a great thing. They need to make a thing that, like, reads chat to you. How do I get to this here field? Alright, looks like we got a little path right here. Alright. Where do I want to start? So let's take a look, see where we want to start here. I should turn... You know what? Let me adjust this setting real quick. We're going for realism here. We got to leave these vehicles on. We do have seasonal growth, and we have our time slowed down. We do have crop destruction. We're not going to be plowing because plowing is terrible. I'm not doing that. But we are keeping lime, fieldstone, and weeds on, so we're getting that normal, realistic. But I do want to have vehicle auto off, so it's not going to start the cars automatically. Where are we starting? Let's start on this corner right here. I think that's a nice corner to start on. All right, so now when I hit the buttons, it won't start. I have to actually start the vehicle. Back this big boy up. Okay, as long as I keep it centered on the nose, I should be fine. Let's get the baler turned on. Make sure our pickup's down. All right, let's get her going. Oh, she's bogging down a little bit. All right, we're going. So yeah, if you've never played Farming Simulator, this is it. This is what you do. You drive around in a tractor and you talk about farm stuff. These sharp corners are a bit of a pain, but I think we're taking them all right. Up in the top right-hand corner, that's my contract. It's showing how much is done. What is beeping? Oh, we got to pay attention for that. That means our baler is full. So did we miss anything? No, it doesn't look like it. We need to turn on auto eject. Where is C? So there we go. Now if we go outside and look, see, it just pooped out a little bale. So we got to listen for that sound. Oh, it's covered by my sub, and okay, I see it. Let me get that moved. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me grab this real quick. Yeah, I'm just going to take that, and we'll put that right here, because there's nothing important there. There we go. How's that? That'll look a little better. So now we also got to pay attention to that bottom right corner to see our straw, so we know when our baler's full. See, it fills up pretty quick, and there is an audible alarm that you'll hear when it starts going off. And I can just watch the percentage too. But if you listen, you hear it? Beep, beep. Yep, I hear you, bud. And we're going again. So yeah, this is what we're going to do to make money. We're going to do different odd jobs, harvesting, things like that. And we're going to make some money, and we're going to buy our own land and get our own equipment. We're going to make it. It's a 0 to hero type run. Oh, there's my alarm. Got to back it up just a little bit in case we miss anything. What's cool is, excuse me, they just added fishing to the game. So not only can you like go up to the creek and fish, but you can actually like have like you can grow fish. You can take fishing as like a crop. Tractor's handling this pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to do this in real life too. Like I would love this aspect of being a farmer. The getting up at like 3 in the morning, not so much, but the idea of just driving around giant tractors all day is just fun to me. The $1 million combine is not fun, but generational loans. See, I missed a little bit on the corner right there. These turns are hard to judge from inside. I probably just missed that corner too. That's alright, it doesn't hurt to miss just a little bit. Yeah, I hear you beeping. We're gonna have to fix that. Oh, hold on. There we go. Just needed to realign a little bit. There we go. I think I missed a little bit back there. With these missions, though, usually as long as you get a good majority of the product, it's fine. Nope, I think I'm good. Oh, right there. Come on. There it is. Eventually, though, I will hook up, like, my steering wheel, and I'm getting a new joystick, because, found out I had a bunch of, points from Best Buy that were just sitting about to expire. So I ordered the, Thrustmaster Farm Stick. That'll be in Wednesday, so I work Monday and Tuesday, so hopefully Wednesday when that comes in and I stream again, I will have my new farm stick all set up, or be in the process of setting it up, so we can really get this realism thing going. I've got the wheel already. That's easy. I just didn't want to set that up for the first stream, so. But after this, I should have the wheel set up and be good. And when Branner plays, he's also got a wheel. Penguin, I know, has a stick. I don't know if he has a wheel or not. We'll have to ask when he comes in, but I know he's in for this as well. So he's all about the realism and all that stuff. You can also turn the radio on. The only reason I haven't is I really don't want like a DMA strike on my account because it plays real music. No, I don't need a new camera. Make sure we're lined up good. All right, time to start spinning around. We'll start with this little line here, and then we'll just, oh, that bale's going to be in the way, I think, but we'll make it work. Might have to just give her a little tap with the wheel. Just a little push. Spot our landing here. Nice wide circle. We might be able to finish this line out. Oh! Oh, we're backing over our bale. That's alright. Left a little on the ground there, but it should be okay. Baling contracts are usually pretty forgiving with how much you can miss. Only missed a little bit, not a whole bunch. Couple percent. Bale's right in my way. There we go, that was a good one. I don't think we missed any on that. Well, that one's really going to be in the way. I can't even push it. Ugh. Try not to hit this pole here. See if we can snake by this. Okay, we're good. So yeah, and then like I said, we're not going to use workers too much unless it's like bringing me a vehicle or something. I just think that it adds to the realism of it if you don't use workers and stuff. Pig turned around. I hate that I can't see out of the top. I'm used to playing in third person, so I don't ever really play in first person. It's just something I'm doing for this. Come on, pig. You can do it. Just not liking this going uphill thing. Doesn't mind the downhill. The downhill's good. Yeah, loves the downhill. Does not like the uphill. Look at all them bales we're pooping out. I just completely ignored the stop alarm there for a second. See how much I missed of that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for the farm stick to come in. That's a lot of the big streamers that stream this use that, and they have nothing but good things to say about it, so I'm excited. Oh, I missed a whole bunch. Might have to re-hit that one. I don't know if it's going to let me slide missing that much. Nope. Probably clean up them corners a little bit too on my ways up and down. Yeah, I missed a whole like 20 yards there. Whoops. Clean up some of that outlying stuff a little bit. So we're not bad. We got about 10 lines left. Not too bad. It's not the most glamorous contract, but, you know, you do what you got to do. Got to make that money. Because what we got to do, too, is we got to get a farmhouse so we have somewhere to sleep at night. That might have to be our first purchase. I might have to look at a farmhouse when we find our land. Once Branner gets on tonight, hopefully, we can figure out where we want to homestead and then get some sort of dwelling so we can skip through the nights. But I'm playing it at pretty much normal speed right now. We're at 5% speed. Clean some of this stuff up real quick and I'll flip around. Okay. Yeah, see, I just missed these corners a little bit. That's alright. We got it. But yeah, this is definitely the type of game that you just turn your brain off and just cruise, like, except for paying attention to that alarm. You gotta pay attention to that alarm. This is one of those games that I play like when I've had really long days at work and you just want to come home and chill. Like, this is my jam. And there's cruise control on the tractor, so that's nice. And you gotta constantly hold W down, like... Or when I start with the steering wheel, like I don't have to constantly keep my foot on the gas pedal. So nice. I think I missed a little bit there. This guy's gonna be like, man, Hoff does a real shit job on his contracts. It's not what I want. I don't want to be the bad contract guy. Had to milk it forward just a wee bit. I never realized how good the interior tractor sounds actually are, because again, I don't ever play in first person usually. I've been missing out here. just hammering through these gears on this hill. We're getting there, guys. Like 4 more lines left. 4 or 5 more lines. By the way, it's absolutely snowing outside today. I could not believe it when I got up and looked outside, and there was like snow sticking to the grass. Definitely not ready for that yet. Gonna have to take this one wide around the hay bale. What's good, though, is it's getting it done before I start the hill, so I shouldn't have to stop on the hill, hopefully. Once I get this momentum going, I should be able to keep it set all the way up the hill. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, it is going to make me stop right up here. I wonder if, like, I can take these bales or if they disappear when I'm done with this contract. I don't have any way to get them, like, around. I don't have anything to haul them, but it's nasty out. Yeah, it didn't look great. Oh, the road's slick. Yeah, the roads are slick. Well, just be careful driving, please. No salt trucks. Yeah, I didn't think there would be. Not enough going on for the salt trucks to be out yet. I don't think we need anything else besides the hay for the animals. Almost done. 7% more. We got one more line here. So something that's different about this game than the other farming simulators is when you bale hay now and straw and stuff like that, you actually have to put in like wrapping for it. It just automatically did it before. Now it's a consumable. That's that round bale net up above the straw counter there. I'm gonna have to go back and tag that section that I missed over there. That little bit was 2%, I think. So we're still missing 2%. There's a little bit. A little bit right here. Ah, there it is. Okay, we're gonna have to move the bale with the tractor. Could get a little sketchy. Really? That didn't give me the 100%? Oh. Just a little bit. I'm missing something somewhere. There's a little bit right back there. Real hard to see from inside the cab, that's for sure. Hopefully that little bit right there will give it to me. And there's some right there too. I didn't think we missed that much, but I guess we did. Or it's just being real picky. Usually at like 98% it'll complete the mission. A couple of good spots here. Yeah, we're popping a wheelie on top of that hay bale. Alright. Get that turned off. Bring this back to the shop. Hmm, 24-hour petrol, huh? Alright. There's all our hard work right there. Whole 30 minutes of baling hay. Look at how weeded that field is. Holy cow. Got a bus coming. We're back at the shop. Drop off this equipment that we borrowed. Turn it all off for him. All right. See that? Look at that. First contract complete. All right, Walter, your bailing's all done. I appreciate the work, buddy. If you need anything else, you just let me know. We'll take care of it for you. Walter, you got another bailing contract? Jesus. Walter, how many plots of land do you have? That's where I want to be. Have like 7 plots of land. Like, also, I really want to try fishing. We got to run outside the fence real quick. I haven't done anything with the fishing yet. That's new to this latest patch or expansion. So we're going to try that. And you actually have like a fishing pole. Definitely need to get a chainsaw. I should probably make that purchase here soon for the deadwood jobs, cutting down trees. Real easy money, but don't borrow the equipment because that thing is a pain in the ass to get into the... they put you in like these heavily wooded areas, and it's a giant piece of machinery that is just not great to get in there. All right, let's see how this goes because I haven't done it yet. I don't know if I'm looking for anything specific. All right, now we wait. I don't know what we wait for or how long we wait. I don't know if you need bait. I have no idea how any of this works. Okay, how to catch fish. By holding and releasing the input, you can move the hook up and down. When the hook is level with the fish, the progress bar on the left is filling. Otherwise, the bar will sink. When the progress bar is full, the catch is complete. The progress bar is empty. The fish has escaped. All right. Well, I'm going to catch you, fish. Yeah, look at that trout. Look at that big old daddy trout we just caught. Sell it for $100? What? Yeah. Let's go way down that way. I sold an animal for $100. I sold a $100 trout there, guys. Oh, we got a fish. Oh, I got away. Okay. Giving her the schnutz on that one. So it looks like we get some movement on the little weight thing at the bottom when we're getting ready to get a fish. Yeah, look at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, fish. We're going to catch you, too. You ain't getting away. A bucket? Okay. I caught a bucket. That's how I fish in real life. Just random things. I wonder if there's like hot spots to fish in, like... Oh, it's gonna get away. Don't let it get away. All right, we're building. We're building. We're building. Yeah, look at that massive trout. That's a big one. All right, so that's the fishing. Really fun. You can actually buy boats and go out fishing. So I bet you there's probably better fishing out like in the ocean part of the map, like out here, instead of just this little stream fishing. But there's a boat dealer right here, little boat store. But we're not there yet. Not buying any boats anytime soon. Need to get some more contract work done here. Oh, we got harvesting. That's a big field. Holy cow. Hoeing, mowing. Mowing is really straightforward. It's very fast. It doesn't take a long time. You don't have to do a whole lot with it. And I can use one piece of equipment to do all of it. So let's do this one. We'll borrow these items, and then we will accept these contracts. And we'll knock them all out at once, and they'll be $12,000 for the $750 to rent everything. So field 3, 6, and 35. Look at these mowers. These things are huge. Huge. They're giant, huge. Biggest mowers ever. All right, hook everything up. Yeah, hooking it up. All right, let's see where we got to go here. Where's our GPS taking us? So we have 6. So we'll go 6, 3, and then 35. So we need to take a right out of the shop. All right, here we go. Driving on the wrong side of the road again. I got to get used to that. That's going to take a little bit. Not used to driving on this side of the road. Oh, roundabout. I don't even know how these work. Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how roundabouts work. I'm an American. I don't know how they work. I don't know what these squiggly lines mean either. But that's the field I need to be in that I'm driving past right now. That's awesome. Okay. What do these squiggly lines mean? I'm so confused. I really need to turn around somewhere, though. Can I, like, pull in here? Oh, I'm going to. Alright, let's back out a little bit, make sure we're not going to get in an accident. If anybody's in here from across the pond and can tell me what the hell these squiggly lines mean, that would be awesome. Because we definitely don't have those here in the States. Oh, there's a gate over there. All right. Oh, that's a red light. Okay, we're good. That's yellow, green. Okay, you have to wait for me now. I have a green light. There's no light. What? There's no lights. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I'm going. I don't know what those no lights mean. It's like we gotta mow down this prairie here. Put your fence is closed. Oh, okay, you can just open it. Got it. Alright. So let's get in here. Get all lined up and situated. Make sure that we're going to cover all of our base here. Okay, that looks good. We'll lower that down. Switch to our front mower. That lowered. Lowered down and turned on. Alright, we are ready to start mowing. And we're just looking for that dark, or that lighter green grass, not that stuff on the side there. I mean, we can mow that stuff on the side too, but our objective is this lighter green. See, they still haven't fixed that yet. It's kind of a weird angle with the mowers. When you turn, it kind of leaves patches sometimes. So you got to kind of watch how you're doing it. That's working. We're getting it. It's usually just the hard turns that mess up the cut, though. Like those gentle turns don't really mess it up too much. Mowing contracts are easy, though. It's easy, good money. Very fast contracts, usually like 5 or 6 minutes a field. See that patch back there because I made a hard turn. So hard because I can't see the outside of my right blade, so I know I'm not cutting it as wide as I can, but I can't really see the outside of the blade. So after we purchased our 2 gators, like I said, I started with 100,000. That's the least amount it would let me start with, which I figured is okay. That's like an initial investment. And I just used that to get mine and Branner's gators for now. And that'll be enough for Penguin to get his when he gets on and stuff like that. But I want to build up at least a couple 100,000 probably before we start making any purchases. That way we can get land and some equipment. Be glad I didn't go out. It's stupid busy, I'm sure, because it's the first snowfall of the year. It's going to be really busy out. But we'll have Penguin get his gator. So he, oh, I missed a whole. See, I can't see my outside blade there because of the post. We'll have Penguin get his gator, so he's got his own vehicle. Then we got to work on getting land, so we have our own crop area, and start building. We're just gonna. We don't have a specific money goal. We're just going to make as much money as possible. I don't want to do it like the cheap way of running like greenhouses. I wouldn't mind having a couple greenhouses, but I don't want that to be my main source of income. Never really dabbled into production. We did a little bit with like wool, but I'd like to really dive into it a little more. I know you can make some crazy money off of like wood and stuff like that. I think after these 3 missions, I will take like a harvesting one, get some time in the combine, you know. Plus, I want to test how having the workers actually drive like a big piece of equipment works. I haven't done that yet. See how they handle taking a piece of equipment across the map. If it's even a doable thing or if it's broken. I'm really excited to get to try the fishing, like the actual fishery or fish hatchery. That looks like a lot of fun. Definitely cool for them to add that in like that. See, these mowing jobs are just so easy. I love them. I would love to mow this grass, dude. This would be so much fun for me. Oh, I like mowing the grass just in general, but doing this, oh, it would be so much fun. Really wasting that side. I hate that I can't see that blade. Or the outside of the blade. Or I can't see that one at all. Damn. Alright, so now see how we completed it. But it won't let me cut it because this contract is technically finished now. So we're going to lift our blades up here. Start moving to our next job. Let's check our GPS here. There's a mod where you can actually make the GPS show up on the little screen. I'm not going to do that, though. We'll just use the fake one. All right, so we need to go right out of here, follow it across, and take a right at Field 5. Okay. Okay, let's shut the gate. Thank you. a second. Is this a one-way? Yeah, it's a one-way. Alright, so how's this work? Do I just hang to the left here? Yeah, okay. I love it, even, like, the chair's got the hydraulic bounce to it. That's so cool. They do such a good job detailing the inside of the cabs. If I could remember what the turn signal button was, I'm pretty sure the turn signal knobs even work. There's my left, or my right. Can I go right here? Yeah, okay. That was close. Oh, there's a little two-person seat here. I wonder if you can ride together. If only I had a second person to try it. That's so cool if you can. I'm going to be so happy if you can ride with two people. Be like, all right, Branner, get in. We're going to mow some grass. I guess we're on a corner right here we can start on. Oh, butcher in their bush a little bit. My bad. Not even in the field. Whoops. It's hard to differentiate this field a little bit. There it is, okay. Is that Stonehenge? Is that Stonehenge over there? %, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like a Stonehenge-esque type thing. and straighten this out a little bit so I can just go in straight lines instead of curving all over the place. Some up here, yep. Right there. Square things up a little bit. Makes it easier to follow the lines instead of dipping and diving all over the place. I mean, you didn't miss anything. You were here the whole time, so. I understand, but no, you didn't. I mean, it's just mowing grass. Whoops, oversteer. Excuse me. Just about done with this one. Should wrap it up here in the next pass or two. turn off, please? Thank you. Oh, all right. Close myself in. Ooh, tried to do it again. All right. I think our next contract is 35. So follow the road right until we get to 20, turn right at 20, follow the path up. Okay. Alright, so it's not bad timing either. 2 hours have passed in game, and I've been streaming for an hour and 18 minutes, so that's a pretty decent time scale. So after this job, when I drop this off, it should put us at about $97,000, $96,000, something like that. So then we're getting close. We're getting there. What is that in the field? Deer, you need to get out of here. I need to mow. Go on now, get. Get out of here, deer. Get out of here. Could have been bad. I could have run over a deer. Oh, it's a bumpy field. Man, this field's real bumpy. Holy cow. Look at the little things shaking all over the place. All right. I hate that it leaves the patch when you turn, dude. Oh. Drives me crazy. I think that deer wanted me to run it over, honestly. Like, I feel like he was like, you know what, Hoff, it's time. I need you to help me out here. See, he's back in the field again. He's trying to get me to run him over. He wants to eat my money. I mean, if anything, he's just helping me by cutting the grass. I'm just here to cut it down. That's all I'm here to do. What is good, though, is that for the equipment, there's usually some that's on discount, so we won't have to pay full price. It is used equipment, though. I think there's used stuff, and then there is stuff that's just like discounted. So, have you guys ever watched Breaking Bad? Because apparently there is the same guy that directed it just released a couple of episodes of something on Apple Plus, and it's like Pergillus or something like that. I'd have to look it up again, or Parabolus or something. But it's supposed to be like super good. I guess people are getting hooked off of just the pilot. So I'm curious to see what that's about. Because I mean, Breaking Bad was probably one of the best shows of like all time, and I haven't seen a whole lot about it. There hasn't been a whole lot of talk about it, but I think it's got something to do with like somebody saving the world with laughter or something like that. I don't know. I haven't done a whole lot of looking into it yet, but it's definitely something I'm curious about seeing. It's a good time for TV. Like all the good shows come. Gold Rush is on now. Right in the middle of the season of Deadliest Catch. I love shows like that. Just garbage TV. I love it. Archive 81. What's that? Supposed to be really good. What's it about? Hello, dear. It's on Netflix. They just put up something too about I want to say it's President James Garfield, I think, on Netflix. I think it was Garfield. Okay, let me line up before I try to read that. An archivist takes a job restoring damaged videotapes, but finds themselves getting pulled into the mystery involving a missing director and mysterious cult. Oh, that does sound good. Get my lights turned on here. Oh, no, I don't want a worker. No, I don't want a worker. Stop it. I just want my lights. What is the lights button? J, K, no. I don't remember what my lights are. I thought it was L. L, J, G, T. No, no, that's not what I want. I would have thought lights would be L, but... What the hell is the button for lights? Conspiracy. Gotcha. Controls. Where's lights? Vehicles. Honk is 0. F. It's definitely F. Alright, this contract is done. There's an easy 12,000 right there. Oh yeah, that's the one that I always like to use. Me and Branner will yell at each other about not having our beacons on. Which I think you're only supposed to have those on when you're actually working. Driving down the road, you don't need them on. But I do need my headlights on. It's starting to get dark out. Turn signals are very important, so I'm glad we can see that. Oh, hazards? Okay. Excuse me, we're not even touching. Can you just go? Look at all them little Highland cows. Give them a little honksy. Steven? Oh, God. Oh, they're going to be pissed about that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've damaged your fence. I damaged your tractor. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so quiet now. All right, that's done. So there's 3 completed jobs, 3,000, 4,000, 4,000. Yep, 97,000. That's a good one. Let's see what we got here. More baling contracts. Holy cow. Square, square, square. Nice. We could do all of these with just one piece of it. That is a semi. Could do all of these with just one piece of equipment. That's nice. That's good money right there. That's $20-something thousand. There's a Deadwood mission. It's so not worth it. We are gonna take. Should we do it with the semi? I don't know if like there's a specific baler that's better. These fields are huge, by the way. Oh my God, they're gonna take so long. What do we got for harvesting? Can only take 3 missions at a time, by the way. You can't do more than 3. So that one's pretty small. That's not bad. But these look like they have bigger headers. All right, we got to go all the way to field 1. So we'll take this one for now. We're going to borrow the items. We need to get the header put on the trailer. Oh, I can't see shit out of this thing. So I can go straight back, it looks like. Let's see what's behind me. Okay, so there's... I just gotta really cut it hard left. Alright, not bad, not bad. Now we gotta drop this on the trailer. Line ourselves up a little better here. Alright, there we go. She's attached. Alright, we went a little far. We gotta bring her back this way a little bit. There's the tractor. There it is. Alright, I see her. Let's go right back into her. Yep, looks like we should just be able to go straight back into it. Oh, so close. Fantastic. All right, let's attach the trailer. Okay, we got that. We got to hook this tractor up to this trailer. So much easier than trying to drive that combine. Holy cow. Alright, hook the trailer up. They're apparently working on a mod where you can actually get out and like hook the wires or the hydraulic cables up to the trailer. Like, that's going to be so cool. You would actually get out and you would hook up the hydraulics to the tractor. Like, see all these here? You would actually take them from the trailer and plug them into the tractor. That would be so cool. Okay, let's see if we can make this work, because I'm not going to run back from field 1 all the way to the shop here. No, I'm not doing that. So we want this tractor to set a destination. We want him to go all the way to field 1. We're going to have him park right, I don't know what's here. So for now, let's just have him park here, facing this direction. And let's see how it goes. I'll start heading that way as well, and we'll see. That's like the most follower use I'm going to do when I'm by myself, because I'm not going to run all the way back here on foot to come and grab this trailer. That's just not realistic. I'm going to make sure my beacon's on. Just because this is a big-ass vehicle. Throw my hazards on as well. And I don't have to use the GPS now. I can just follow him. I can't see the trailer behind me. It makes me so nervous. It's doing a really good job with its pathing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of surprised. Turn signal would have been nice, buddy. Oh, I just caught something. Most narrow streets ever. Hopefully no other vehicles come. Damn. I still don't know what these squiggly lines mean. Give them a little honksy honks. I hope there's nobody coming, because I can't see. Alright, so that pathed really good. Like, I am very surprised at how well that did getting here. Oh god, alright. Squiggly lines on the road in UK. Different meanings depending on the color. A white zigzag, which is what that was, are a warning to drivers that they're approaching a pedestrian crossway. Interesting. Yellow zigzag indicates no stopping or no parking, okay, outside of schools or hospitals. Both types of lines prohibit stopping and parking, but yellow lines are only enforceable in traffic management order is in place. Interesting. Good find. Let's get this trailer turned around. I'm pretty sure it's... which side is the trailer on? Oh, okay, I need it to be... We're going to have to flip around again, because I need it to be the other direction. Pardon me while I just zigzag around this field. Okay. Need to disconnect the trailer. Turn my hazards off for now. Just doing my job. Keeping you informed, Hoff. Just doing my job. Alright, let's not hit that sign. Get everything folded out here, so now we're unfolding everything. And we're harvesting. Oh, I am leaving everything. I'm so not used to doing this in first person. Although it feels like it's not catching where it should be catching. Like, that was pretty far over. That should have caught all that. Alright, real quick, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So a nice thing also is these combines have GPS. So you can make it do 2 headers or head lanes. Let's do... yeah, 2 is fine. And, alright. So now we just pull up to this line here. Hit H. And it's going to keep us on track. Which, combines do have this, so it is realistic. I'm not breaking the realism here. It'll control for us. And that makes sure that it keeps me in the lines and I'm not losing the, the side and having to redo it. And keep an eye on my tank there. What side is my pipe on? I think it's on... can I see my pipe? I think it's on my right side. All 3 kids are sleeping. Yikes. So we do have to stop here. And we'll have to back it up and get lined up again. Let's see, we'll be able to see our pipe when I stick it. All right, it's on my left side there. What's funny is I was actually just driving the other day, and it's harvest season here in Illinois. I'm driving, and I drove past a combine, and he was harvesting his corn, and I look into it, and you see him like just scrolling his phone, and I'm like, bro, I would be afraid that I would run something over, like. I mean, I understand it's GPS, it's locked onto where it's going with satellites. I would be so afraid that I would run something over, like that deer that was just chilling in the field. Like, hopefully we can get around the other side of the field and empty before we start our next pass. That little chirp chirp is the machine letting me know that we're coming up on the end of my pass here. So I need to reset my GPS. What I should do is actually I should combine in a different... I should combine counterclockwise. Can we turn, please? Thank you. So that my pipe is on the outside, not on the inside. I just, for some reason, I always go clockwise, or counterclockwise. I don't know why, but I should probably switch it around. I don't even know where the exit to this field is. I just went through the bushes. Which is exactly what I'm going to do again. clean this side up real quick. Stuff that I missed. I can't see my pipe. That beep means that we're over the trailer. You'd think the camera or the mirror would. There we go. All right, the beep 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 means we're good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change our cut position too, and we're gonna go back clockwise, and then I'm gonna move this tractor over so that I can make sure that we're offloading in the right area. There we go. Beautiful. Wrap around here. Okay, that's set. We will pull the tractor up over into this cut path already. This beast is heavy already. Only a third of the way full. I don't care about these shrubs. Shut it down so we don't kill the waste of gas. Should probably turn the lights off too. Except for the beacon. Can we leave the beacon on? That way I can still see it. Okay. The GPS was probably the best thing they added to this game, because sometimes keeping the line is so difficult in these combines, like... Especially when you're doing, like, when you're planting and stuff, because it kind of, like, pulls with how the dirt is and, like, the way the tractor sits. It can be such a pain. And like I said, these tractors really have this, so it's not really like... Oh, that's cool, you can see it in the back. It's not really like breaking realism, because these tractors do actually have this. Oop, turn my lights off. Hitting the wrong buttons, guys. That's gonna be messed up back there. Alright, we're gonna miss a little patch here, so I'm gonna have to back up and fix it. I'll square the fields, that'll make it a little easier. What's nice too is, like, so let's say, like, the contract calls for like 30,000 liters of this crop. Anything extra that comes out of this field when you fully harvest it is yours to sell. when you turn it in. So like you actually make a good bit of money off of harvesting contracts just for doing it and the extra crop that you sell. And usually you end up with a good bit of extra crop. There we go. Now we're lined up good. Just got to straighten the fields out a little bit. They're a little lopsided. I can understand why all three kids are sleeping. I'm a little sleepy, and I slept for like 8 hours last night. But for some reason, I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. I don't know what that was about. It's that type of day. Yeah, it is. It's a sleepy day. That little chirp, 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 is it telling me, hey, you need to pay attention, we're almost done. Chirp, 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 hey, Hoff, pay attention, chirp, chirp, chirp. This is a pretty small header too. It's going to take a little bit on this field. Plus, I'm going to have to eventually stop to go and empty that grain cart and drive back. Nope, I want that line. Lots of cross lines here. Pipe out real quick, going empty. Just gotta listen for that chirp chirp. Nope. I don't know if I'm too far, too close. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a long pipe. Holy cow. Okay. I didn't think the pipe was this long. There we go. Okay. Just looking at how we've got it set up there to GPS. Because it's going to be kind of goofy right here because this is a small spot. I knew that was going to happen. We're not quite lined up. Myers turkeys are 49 cents a pound. That's really frustrating because that's where I bought that turkey from the other day. That was 97 cents a pound. We're gonna have to line ourselves up the right way here and make a double pass back. So I think we're gonna miss. Oh yeah, no, that's lined up pretty decent. We just missed one little plant. Probably miss a few more at the end here. Maybe. No, okay, we'll take that. Is that just today that they're on sale? Flip around, grab this patch that I missed, grab that one little one over there. Drives a lot faster when you turn the header off too, so that way we can cruise through the field and get lined up again until the 27th. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, we can get another one if you want, but I just bought that 27-pound turkey the other day, so it's up to you. I don't care. Oh, I missed another little one over there. Damn it. See that little guy over there? I missed that little guy. Does this have GPS and auto to make your line straight? Yeah, that if you look at like the green line in front of me, that's the GPS it's locked on to. And if you hear the little chirp chirp, that little chirp chirp right there, that's telling me that it's almost done with the line. So if you look, you can see the lines on the field now. That's what it is locking on to. Let's go empty this too. And I need to check what that trailer is at. I'm probably too far away, aren't I? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, too far away. There we go. Let that unload. Check my load here. How we doing? At 21,000. All right, we're at 70%. They have school tomorrow. I thought tomorrow is Veterans Day. It's always the 11th, huh? All right. Yeah, I don't know why they... Well, they didn't do it because they didn't want to give them an extra day off, because they have to give them Veterans Day off. So if they would have done that, they would have had a 4-day weekend, and they're not going to do that. Not unless they absolutely have to. Like, they're not going to do that. I mean, if you want, we can go get another turkey. I wasn't planning on streaming for too much longer, so it doesn't matter to me. I was just gonna knock this field out and then probably get off and get back on later. Do we have room? We do have room, yeah. There should be room. I mean, we got the whole deep freezer. Oh, I gotta put the header down. Whoops. Oh, the GPS is so good in this game. Like, oh, it's so nice. Once I empty this, though, I am going to have the helper take over while I bring the... Or I could just leave it sit. I mean, I did say I wasn't going to use the helpers for a whole lot. The problem is I'm playing alone. And that is very difficult with this. Like, I can't get anything done because I'm by myself. It'd be different if I was like, hey, Branner, I need you to come drop this grain off. But I did say I was only going to use them for pulling stuff back and forth. I don't want to go back on that. The hard part is I could just let it run while I'm dropping that grain off, and yeah. But I'll hold it. It's okay. It'll be okay. Oh, I just dropped my header. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. Get the old pipe out. Perfect. And this should probably fill up that trailer. Let me turn this off. Oh, does it stop unloading when I do that? Really? Dang. Okay. Yeah, that's going to almost completely fill that trailer. All right. Tucker piping. My lights off. All right, where are we going here? Gotta circle back. Oh, this trailer's heavy. So we should just be able to follow this all the way around. Boy, am I glad there was nobody on that side of the street. Doing 30 miles an hour with fucking 30,000 liters of wheat. $30,000 freedom units of wheat. Can I get a green light, please? Oh, okay, it's green. I just can't see. How do I get over there? Do I take this? Yep, I'm gonna have to take this. Sorry, I'm not using my turn signals, guys. My bad. Oh boy, that was a sharp turn. Where am I selling here? Around the backside, it looks like. Oh yeah, there it is. Make sure we're over the grate. All right. Alright, halfway done with this contract. Now we gotta get back and finish it up. Oh, that's not the right way. I'm sorry, sir. Hold on. Sorry about that, bud. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I know, yeah, you should try being the one doing it. It's hard driving on the wrong side. Well, the left side of the road. Can't say the wrong side because it's the right side to them, but... Yeah, I just stopped at that stoplight. You're going to say I was on the wrong side of the road and realize I was in the UK? Yeah, exactly. That's what Brander said too. He's like, oh, that's going to be a bitch to get used to. I was like, right. You are correct. Pretty sure my trailer's blocking the road. Beacon's not on. There we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted to get in. Damn it. I want to get in this. Yep, about halfway done. This is a wheat field. Wheat. A wheat field. I love that you can see it building in the back. That's really cool. And you can actually, it's actually raising over that little black bar there. Oh no, the contract expired. Oh no. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Just got to remember to try turn time down all the way when I start taking big contracts like that. Mother trucker. Where am I? I am so far away from everything. All right, we running. And we lost all that money. So I didn't break anything. The contracts, hold on, let me show you. They all have timers, so the contract expired. So I'm actually gonna lose money. Damn it. They all have time. So like this is, I don't know what 4155 means. It's 41 minutes, or I don't know what it means. But they all have specific timers. So the smart thing is to, when you start doing a big contract like that, you turn the time down to real time instead of any type of acceleration, because then that happens. So that kind of sucked, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So now we got to run back because we're not teleporting, playing realistic. Although my farm equipment just disappeared out from under my feet, so that was interesting. But that being said, I am going to take a break for now. I'm going to run to the store, go grab a couple things, and I will be back later, hopefully with Branner and Penguin. We'll see. Branner, I think for sure is going to play. Penguin, I don't know. I haven't talked to him yet today. But that being said, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you being here, and we will see you later today.